Boom, we are live. What's up, everybody? It is G Mr. Drew welcoming you to another episode of the Andrew Głoszewski Experience. This is going to be episode 527. Continuum. Just because, what are we working on today? I wanted to continue, finish up this page with this guy. I think it's, the least I could do is try to give a page per character. There are no small roles, right? And I just got a whole bunch of spacesuit things, just to kind of try to wrap my head around and understand how, like, a helmet connects to the suit and what kind of, like, machinations are required for it, because this guy's helmet is not like a motorcycle helmet or anything like that where you just clunk, put it on. It actually has to like secure and fasten in, and just trying to think about like whatever mechanical stuff I can with this. So let's see what I can do. So it kind of has to have like this base that's pretty like rigid, and then there's the front part of the mask that's like right here, kind of covers the lower part of his face, right? It's kind of, that's like the one part of the mask that doesn't move or open up or unfold or anything like that. So it's like, okay, we gotta, if we're looking at the mask from below, we're looking at the base structure here, and then we could say this will be like the part, that is like the mask that it connects to. Here's a little breathing mouth apparatus, like tube. But now the mask has to open up, and I'm always like try to make it make sense as much as I can, and I'm sure I'll still like fall short of like actually making something that can like realistically function, but that's perfectly fine. So looking at how it opens up just here, once it's closed, it's like a fishbowl, so that's fine, but I imagine there's got to be like some sliding pieces for it to like kind of like roll back, but then also open up. So the opening up part, I'm gonna have to like really think about it, because the back kind of stays kind of need at least some structural integrity right there in the back, just to keep the collar in place, and then the mouthpiece in place over here. So for a little bit of balance, probably have like a solid piece here, and then all these pieces kind of have to open up. So it's like, how would those do that? And you can kind of, I don't know, maybe right here. And these are just small details that probably wouldn't make it into like a final 2D animated design unless I was like zoomed in on this helmet. But there's just things that I want to be able to just come back to, look at, and then like re-understand and be like, oh, that's right, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing here. See, because looking at it from the side here, it doesn't peel all the way back where you see his whole face. Like, it's even like the pieces in the front are about, a third back, or like a quarter back, and then the piece behind that or the next piece over would be like halfway back, and then you just have like the back end piece, which is this this bigger chunk right here. It's kind of like this big chunky piece in the back, so that's what this is. And even that is still covering like the back of his head still, so his head's never really fully exposed. So this is a good kind of measurement line for the halfway back. And this structural back piece here. So we got the mouthpiece, we got the back piece, and even this back piece probably will have like connection. It's funny, I was using these kind of monk looking beads as like a tube apparatus for like breathing and things like that. I'm wondering how much do I want to use like an actual just regular tube, and how much do I want to use like a beaded system. And I'm like, well, you know, what's the difference? What does it matter? And I'm just kind of thinking like, well, I could use a beaded system like a like a almost like a filtration system, or you know, something like that. Like I think about how like cows have 5 stomachs, and how each stomach probably has to like process the food through and through. You know, just thinking these beads is like that. They just process the air through and through. I have no idea. Yeah, I guess I need to draw, since the helmet's not the same on both sides, it's a little like asymmetrical or something. I should probably draw his head like the other profile side of the head as well. Like that's the thing that I'm kind of struggling with right now, is I'm drawing the opposite side, and I'm looking at this as a reference, but I'm like, oh wait, the way that these little mask pieces fit are different. So I'm like, oh wait, I haven't figured it out on this side yet. Hold up. Also, I'm trying to think, do these pieces go behind this stable piece, or do they go in front of it, like as it peels back? Yeah, I remember. Well, there was what was it? The Game Awards were what, yesterday? So I was watching the Game Awards and looking at some of the Final Fantasy VII trailer. I was looking at thinking about the old trailer. There was a weird character at Junonport, something like that, where he was like a hooded character, but he had a beard and stuff like that. And I had a feeling that might have been who's that Avalanche guy? Is it Wedge or Biggs? Probably Biggs. I think it was that hooded character with a beard. I was like, that might be Biggs, man. Like when I was looking at that trailer that released, I don't know how many months ago, and I was like, that would probably be like a Zack timeline thing, and you just got like Biggs out there, Avalanche member, mad jaded. And I thought it was interesting to put a jaded Biggs in a Zack is alive world, you know? is that's gonna be the end of this one, man. I want to thank y'all for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I'm G Mr. Drew. It's at G Mr. Drew on all socials. Follow, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. gmrdrew.art. The website is right there. Check it out. It's kind of scary how much like things are starting to come together now. So it's like, okay, we're in new territory, at least as far as me working on this project that I've been working on, because now there's enough information as far as like the writing and the previs and the story and everything that I have going on. What I kind of really like working on with this character and stuff like that that's going on with everything to come in this story. It's like I'm still trying to figure out how advanced things can be, how unadvanced things are, and just trying to find a way where they can kind of coexist and things like that, make it make sense. So yeah, it's like it's interesting playing with this technology, a little bit of just make believe and a little bit of like actually trying to make it function properly. So at least there's like something to fall back on when it comes to like, how do I animate this? How does it look from this angle? Things like that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to moving on, because there's, like I said, I got the story down. So now I'm just like working on like previs renders for that, but now to actually like jump into the sketchbook, draw it, and try to like really finalize it and stuff like that. That's gonna be exciting. So yeah, man. Look forward to that. Love y'all. Peace.